So I would like you to start with your feet together. Just take a small V and then just lift the heels so they're underneath the hips. So you're going to draw the inside of the feet up. So you're lifting the arches up, yeah, so you're not rolling in. And then lift the kneecaps, lift the front of the thighs, and then just roll your glutes round, yeah? And then pull the abs in, so you're just moving that up the body, shoulders down. Okay, so you're just going to reach the arms up. As you breathe in, fingertips to ceiling. Now open and roll down. Head comes last, all the way up as you roll up. Open and roll down. So you're breathing in, fingertips to ceiling. Open and roll. Head relaxes, in, open and roll. Okay, so again, but now open up your shoulders. Lift your chest and lift, open and roll. Okay, two more. Really lifting, but shoulders are down. And one more. And roll down. Okay, roll up, and all the way. Breathing in. Roll the shoulders up, fingertips and down. Fingertips, so don't take the tension of the shoulders. Lifting up and open. Lifting up and open. Two more. Lift. Right now, take the arms all the way down and lace your hands to your lower back. Roll the shoulders down. Breathe in, roll up and down. So pull the abs in. Squeeze your glutes so you're protecting your lower back. And just release the shoulders. Two more rolls. Right, hold it here. Breathe in, squeeze your glutes. Keep your thumbs close to your lower back. And draw the thumbs down the back. Pull the abs in and just squeeze your shoulder blades together. Look up to your corner. Just try to pull the knuckles towards your heels. So you're stretching shoulder blades. Right, now keep the hands where they are, chin to chest. Breathe in, bend the knees, keep the hands where they are and roll forward. Just roll forward here, keep the hands where they are. Right, now you're going to try, keep the hands where they are. Straighten knees. Hold the hands where they are. Exhale and bend. Relax your head. Again, breathe in and exhale to straighten. Now pull the shoulders away from you. And release. Crown of head to floor. One more. Breathe in. Exhale. Reach those arms away from you. Pull the shoulders away from your ears and bend. Now, lift your head. Lift your hands above you. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, try to straighten your legs, yeah? Ideally, we're trying to, well, not ideally, but we're trying to aim for the knuckles on the floor. Bend your knees. Keep the hands laced together and straighten your knees. Keep the abs in. Breathe in. And exhale. But really try and walk the shoulders. Bend. And exhale. Lift. And reach. And reach. Right now, take the hands down to your lower back. Take a breath in, arms away from you, and try for that flat back extension again. And press down. So lift your coccyx to your ceiling. Open up the shoulder blades. Pull the abdominals in, so you're not flexing your spine. Keep it here. Breathe in. And exhale. And one more. Breathe in. Now, roll up. Okay, so I want you to take your knuckles to your left hip and then pull your elbow back. Your legs are straight. Breathe in, side bend. Yeah, using that forearm on your right arm to keep your back nice and flat. So you're taking a side bend. Just go laterally to the side. And this knuckle is here so you don't hyperextend the hips. Right, keep the shoulders square. Take a breath in and now look up to your ceiling. Yeah, and feel how that works that lower back. Right, look forward and recover. Knuckles down, shoulders roll. Knuckles on other side. Pull the elbow back, shoulders roll, squeeze glutes. Breathe in and lift the body off the hips and just take a lateral side bend. Yeah, you should feel that stretch in the lower back. Breathe in and exhale and look up, trying to pull the shoulders away from your ears. And look forward and release. Arms down. Take a big breath in. Cross the arms. Yeah, so it's like you're a genie. And we're going to roll down again. Roll down. So feet are still hip width apart. This time you're going to breathe in and you're going to get the crown of head to the floor and then pull the elbows towards the floor. So you feel that you're creating space in your vertebrae. Yeah, you really pull the elbows down to the floor. So you just feel some space in the shoulder joints and try not to pinch in those hips. Breathe in and exhale. Right, if you want more, take a breath in, and as you exhale, straighten the thighs and just try and pull the shoulders down. So you're pulling the chest down towards your thighs. Make sure the weight's on the balls of the feet, and if you would like a little more, just tip the coccyx up and try and flatten your back. Breathe in, exhale. Release the knees, and one more. Breathe in, exhale. Chest down, down. Pull shoulders away from your ears, down. And bend the knees. Release your hands and walk forwards into your down dog. Yeah? Right. Lift your heels and bend your knees and just crouch here. Knees are above hips. Wrists are underneath shoulders, and you're just holding it here. Breathe in. Now exhale, straighten your knees. Now lift your coccyx to your ceiling. Oh, feel that stretch in the back. So you're trying to get the heels to the floor. Take another breath in and exhale and press the chest down to the floor. Release your shoulders. Lift the abs. Okay, so you're going to take your front leg, so the leg nearest your computer screen, nearest me, yeah, and you're going to lift it what your three-leg dog if you've done yoga. Right, so we want to try and keep the legs straight. Now press through both hands, yeah, so you're not twisting in the body. Okay, take another breath in and now push that chest down towards your shin, trying to lift the toe to your ceiling. Yeah, try not to pinch in that supporting leg. Breathe in, exhale, square the shoulders so you've got the weight even between those two hands. Okay, now bend your top leg, bend it, and open the hip. Right, if you've got shoulder injuries, we're going to try and roll to a plank kick. Keep your leg as high as you can. If you've got shoulder injuries, put your knee down as soon as possible. So lift your back heel off the floor. Now, roll the plank. We're going to try and get that leg. Keep it high, keep it high, keep it high, keep it high. Now, bend the elbows. Knee can come on the floor, yeah? All the way down. And straighten off. Put the pelvis on the floor. Release your toes. Now, just push the heels of the hands to the floor, just to the back. Your pelvis is on the floor. Your shoulders are rolling. Now, put the feet underneath you. Come to your kneeling. Come to your crouch position again. Now long neck, abs in. Breathe in and straighten the back legs. Back legs opposed to your front legs. Take another breath in and really press those hips high. Shoulder blades squeeze, heels on the floor. Try and straighten. Think you're lifting your kneecaps. Right now, this time walk. Just walk through that dog. Yeah, so press the heels down. Keep pressing to the floor. Just 4 more. So feel that your chest actually is pressing down towards the top of the thigh. 2 more. So you're actually stretching your shoulder joints as well. Both heels on the floor. Back leg, leg lifting into your 3-leg dog. Again, if the same arm as leg has decided to twist, breathe in and just try and square the shoulders off as you put your chest down and release your head. Exhale. Now, bend that top knee. Open up the hip so you feel a real stretch in the hip. Okay, ready to lift the heel and roll into the plank, knee on or off the floor. So we're lifting, we're rolling, trying to keep, that leg high. If you want more, stay here and bend the elbows. Take that leg down, knees on or off the floor, release your feet and push up into your baby cobra. Squeeze it here, roll the shoulders down, breathe in, hook the feet and exhale, straight back into your down dog. Lift hips high. Right, lift your heels, now bend your knees. Your front leg, so the other leg, is now coming into your lunge. Your back knee is on the floor, release your back toe. Push the floor away. Front hand comes onto thigh. Twist your body towards that knee. Right, as long as you don't have any hip injuries, I'm going to lift the inside of your right foot off the floor and you're going to press down with that outside leg. Breathe in, back shoulder, push through the floor and rotate it round to that front thigh. So you're stretching all across the front of the outside of that right leg, but you should also feel a stretch all up the inside of that left side of your body. Keep pushing the floor away. Breathe. One more count. 4, 3, 2. Right, reset. Foot on floor. Hook back foot away. Push back foot away so you can feel a really deep stretch in that back hip flexor. Right, open up that front arm. Push through the floor with the back arm. Think the shoulders are opening and the fingertips are pulling away from you and press down in that right foot. 4. Right, if you want more, wrap that arm behind you and try and rotate even more to the ceiling to feel that beautiful stretch in the outside of the thigh and the back leg. Swing your arm all the way over and put it on your inside thigh, inside of your foot. Okay, if you want less, put the knee on the floor and relax your toe. You're going to try and come down. So from front on, you're going to try and come down onto those forearms here. Try not to push the knee away because that might hurt your hip. Squeeze your knee in and put the forearms on the floor. Back leg can be on and off the floor. It just depends how you feel, and you will be different on each side. Squeeze that knee in, think long neck. Oh, that amazing stretch in the back leg. Right now, palms on floor, put yourself up and come through your crouch position. So crouch all the way back. So the coccyx is down to your knees, so stretch the shoulders. Coccyx down towards the heels. Breathe, 2, 3. Now breathe in through the nose and power that back leg on the outside of your hands and press forward. So we're going to try everything again from the other side. Knee down, shin down. Squeeze the knee in to start with and pull the shoulders away from your ears. Make sure you haven't got too much weight on your kneecap. Take the same arm as your leg and put it on your thigh. Before you open up that knee, push through the floor and then rotate. Rotate in towards that thigh. Looking up, abs in, shoulders down. Right, now, if you want more in that position, just open up the knee, but make sure you do lift that bottom, that foot off the floor. So you're not going to twist your kneecap. Put the hand on the inside thigh, push the floor away with that right arm, really important, and push away and rotate, rotate. Keep going, rotating, lifting, opening up that knee, making sure the weight is in the shin, not your kneecap. Right, now reset, knee in, foot down, back toe can come off the floor, not the toe, the knee. Or you can stay down for your twist. It's entirely up to you. If you're staying down, keep the back foot relaxed or press it up and push the hips down. Keep that knee into your armpit. straight shin. Open up that front, that back arm. Breathe in. Fingertips are pulling away from you. Now, as you exhale, press your hips down to the floor and push your back knee away. If you want more, wrap that arm around your body and squeeze the knee now in towards that opposite shoulder. Reach up, hand on inside of foot. Okay, up to you. Yeah, you can put the knee down, relax the toe. Yeah, and try to get the forearms on the floor. If you can't, put the knee down, relax the toe, and just bend the elbows. But do make sure you're squeezing that knee into your armpit. Yeah? Or come to your forearms. One side's always better than the other, I find, but do make sure that you're trying to squeeze that knee in so you're not hurting your hip because your foot is now flat on the floor. Breathe in, long neck, abs in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale, one more. Right, this time, hands on floor, push yourself up, and now face me with the hands on the floor so you've got a really wide fold forward, okay? Make sure you can get your fingertips at least on the floor. Yeah, so if you need to take the legs a little bit wider, that's fine. We want to try and get the hips nice and square. Pull your abs in. Left hand on the floor, right in the middle, so kind of underneath your breastplate. Right hand up to your ceiling. Now breathe in. You're going to push the floor away. You're going to keep the hips where they are, and you're just going to rotate. So you're going to try and look at your fingertips. So you want to flat back and try not to dip in the hips. There will be a little bit of rotation. Push the fingertips away from one another. And try other side. So make sure that hand is in the center and lift it or really open up. Okay, the next section, you need to pull your abs in to protect your lower back. So hands on floor, walk your hands slightly in front of you. Lift your heels and bend the knees. Bend the knees and come to on your shins. So you're in your shins, you need to keep the abdominals lifted so you don't hurt your lower back. Slide the knees out. Flare your feet so they're not stretched. Yeah, they're flexed. Now come onto your forearms. So it's a hip opener stretch. Yeah, the more you can keep the hips open, the more flexibility there'll be in your back. Come onto your forearms. Breathe in, press the knees apart. Press your knees apart. Okay, so we're going to do the same type of thing. So you're going to use your left hand, is going to come into the center of your breastplate and push it away. Yeah? Okay. And open up that arm. So pushing away the whole time. Make sure your abs are lifted. Yeah, because you don't want to hurt your lower back. Come back onto your forearms. Breathe in and exhale. And push your hips back. Push your hips back, abs in, and release forward. Breathe out, breathe in. Push hips back. Keep abs lifted, keep abs lifted. Yeah, we're trying to create mobility in the hips. And come forward. Okay, last one. Push back, exhale, and release forward ever so slightly. Right hand, push away. Yeah. Abs are in, hips are lifting, hips are not lifting, arm is lifting. Yeah, try and get it all the way. Right, both hands down. Tuck your toes together. Push your hands on the floor underneath your shoulders and squeeze your glutes forward. So from side on, yeah, we're just working the hips, lower back, and abdominal stretching. Right, push yourselves up, come to seated. Right, it is entirely up to you. You're going to have your foot crossed on the floor, right foot on your calf, or flex it and put it on your knee, Or if you're feeling super brave, stack the knees on top of one another for your cow face pose. It doesn't matter which pose you do, just get the hips on the floor and shoulders down, the abs in. Okay, so what we're going to do this time, you're going to take your left arm up and then come to a tricep stretch here. So the hands are above your head. Right, if you want more, you take that right arm down and you can have your tricep stretch the other way. We come to a fold forward. So lace the hands, it's up to you. If you don't want, if you have shoulder injuries hurting, keep the hands here on the floor. So you've got 3 options. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to fold forward, push the hips back. Fold forward over those legs. You should be now feeling a stretch in the outside of your hips and your glutes. Breathing in and exhaling, coming forward. Push the hips back the whole time. At any time, if you're feeling any tension in the shoulders, just release the arms. Take another breath in and reach. Lift it up and release the arms. Take the left arm over, put the right hand on the floor, side stretch. Trying to get that forearm on the floor. And change legs. So, foot, floor, calf, flexed. Bottom floor or your cow face pose, entirely up to you. Make sure those butt cheeks stay on the floor. Position 1. Arms position 2. Arms position 3. Breathing in. Down, exhale, abs in and reach, hips back, hips back, hips back, or hips back. If you can't feel it, go to the next position. Obviously in cow face pose, there is no next position. Yeah. And breathe. 4 and 3 and 2. Rolling up, release hands, right arm up and over, hand on the floor to push the hips away. Feel that side stretch. So the underneath of the hip, outside of that hip is getting the stretch. Okay, you're now going to lie onto your left leg. So I feel like a pretzel. Undo your legs. Lie on your left side. You have options. You can either come onto your forearm, making sure that you don't dip in the shoulder, or you can come down onto your head. It's entirely up to you. Underneath leg is slightly bent. Yeah, top leg lifts into your chest. Toe opens. Yeah, again, entirely up to you, depending on your balance. Try to lift that underneath rib off the floor so your spine is still in good alignment. Right, lift your knee. You can straighten your leg underneath you if you wish. Yeah, if it's bent, you just get a little bit more stability. Now, push your hips forward. It is entirely up to you. You're going to try and take hold of the calf. Or if you want to flex your foot and take hold of the toe, you're just going to try and straighten your leg. Now, you can be up here. It's entirely up to you. Yeah. Just keep trying to keep stretching the leg. Keep pushing the hips forward, breathing in and that leg. Hip forward. 4, 3, 2. Okay, lower it slowly. Roll onto your stomach. Same foot. Knees together. Lift it up and reach back. Hold the inside of your foot. Breathing in. Pushing through the floor with the foot that's on the floor. Lift your toe to your ceiling. Squeeze your glutes down and just trying to stretch that quadricep. Release, hands underneath. Lift up, sit down for your child pose. Breathe. Swing the legs round onto the other side. Choose your position. Arm on forearm. You're on your side, supporting your head. Your knee is slightly bent, and your rib is off the floor. Lift your knee. Open your knee. Yeah. Enough. Yeah. Just if you would rather have a hip flexor stretch than an inside flex, that's entirely up to you. Yeah. Lift your knee. Keep squeezing your foot. If you need to bend the underneath leg, that's fine. Yeah, just try and the leg, holding the inside of the ankle or your calf. Yeah, if you want more, flex your foot and pull the leg towards you. Keep reaching. Keep squeezing the glutes. So you want to be side on. Breathing in, 4, 3. Take that leg down onto your stomach. Now, stomach, roll onto stomach. Same arm, foot. Yeah. Breathe, shoulders down. Lift the toe to your, squeeze your glutes in. Try and bend the knee as much as you can. Obviously, if you have knee injuries, this is not going to be possible, and you just may not want to grab hold, and you can just lift that leg off the floor. Press it down. 4, 3. Right now, roll onto your back. Just roll onto the back. Right, let's make it more dynamic. Heels in towards your butt cheeks. Lift it up into your bridge position. Yeah? Squeeze your hips high. Right, if you want more, we're coming down into your shoulder bridge. Trying to get the toes to your ceiling. Breathe. If you want more, take the toes hip width apart, bend your knees, and try and get your shins on the floor. Use your hands to help you push over. Stretch your back. Please do not strain your neck. Okay, support your back if you're in your shoulder stretch, lifting up, or you're in your bridge stretch. Toes to ceiling. Now use your abdominals. Take your toes over, straight legs, stretching the hamstrings. If you can get them on the floor, great. Now release the hands, they come to the floor, palms down. Breathe in and exhale and roll your spine down to the floor. Hug your knees in, hug your knees in. Roll your knees over towards me into the armpit and take your top leg and stretch it out. Take your underneath leg and either bend it, have it stretched, have it bent underneath you, or straighten it. Okay, you don't have to have that leg straight. Okay, if you want to have it on the floor, that's absolutely fine. If you want more, rotate your legs into your splits. Yeah, into your splits. Making sure that the back hip is nice and straight on. Yeah, or you are down here. Yeah, in your rotation, or you are here stretching your T-band. It is entirely up to you. Bend your knee, bend both knees, and roll the hips up again, reset. So you've got options. Take the knees over to the other armpit, breathe in, straighten or bend the top leg. Underneath leg can straighten or it can bend. It's entirely up to you. And if you want to, come over onto your splits. That is fine too. Okay, pressing through the back hip, comes forward and pushing through the floor. 4, 3, wherever you are, roll up if you're in your T-band stretch, or bend your knees. And coming forward, crouch up. So your feet are now hip width apart. And just hang there in your ragdoll. So release your head, hold your elbows and pull the elbows towards the floor. Breathing in, exhaling, straightening legs, chest down towards your thighs, bend the knees, roll up, roll up. Okay, last thing. Take your foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inside thigh. Okay, so it's a mixture of a balance and a stretch. Okay, so you're just going to take your left arm out for balance. It's the same thing that you did on the floor. So just hook the knee underneath you. If that is enough, that's fine. Opening up the knee, so you're opening up the hip. Yeah, if you want to try and straighten the leg a little bit, Straighten it a little bit more. Straighten it a little bit more. If you want to grab the toes and try and straighten the leg all the way up. Okay, if you're super flexible, super strong, super balanced, you can take the toe and take it all the way above your head. 3, whoop, 2, other side, nearly, ankle, yeah, is fine, keep it there, open up the hips, calf, fine, opening your hips, yeah, inside thigh. If you choose to do this pose, engage the thigh on the right leg, yeah, so you've got some strength to put the sole of the foot. Arm out. If you need to go, if you want to try it and go to a chair to balance, that's fine, right? If you want to just lift the knee, squeezing glutes forward, opening up just to get mobility in that hip, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to try and straighten it, using it underneath of the leg. Again, if you want to try straightening it, if you want to try taking the toe up, breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Release your hips. Take the feet hip width apart. Cross your arms above the chest and breathe in. You're just going to come forward. Come forward. Open the arms slightly behind you. Look up. Take the back down and cross. And breathe in. And exhale. And breathe in. Release your back. Stay down here. Stay down here. Last thing. Stay down here. Big flat back extension. Either hands beside you. Hands on your shin. And pull the shoulders away from your ears. Now, lift your coccyx to your ceiling. See how much easier that is than it was half an hour ago. Bend your knees. Roll up. So roll up slowly. 4, 3. Lower back. 2. And 1. Thank you very much.